Syria's own foreign minister says the regime agrees in principle to enter talks with the opposition. With us now is Christian Whiton. He is a former official with the State Department. I want to go back to John McCain being there first, Christian. Sudden and very surprising.
It's very surprising. It's a little bit stupid, too. I mean, John McCain, not a young man, going into a war zone, presumably not with a lot of administration-provided security, probably not administration authority. And there's always a question when congressmen, senators do this, whether they're violating the Logan Act, which prohibits independent negotiations on behalf of the U.S. government.
Even if you're going in to meet the rebels who John McCain supports, you really can't trust anybody is your theme here?
I think it's really dangerous. You know, you're traveling with the general, with the Free Syrian Army, but you can meet with all these people outside. You know, some kudos to McCain for taking the risk,
right.
But it does seem more of a stunt to draw attention to this no-fly zone, which is really what John McCain's been after for 2 years.
So that's the hope, the no-fly zone. I mean, that's what John McCain is really after here, or what else is at work?
He, Lindsey Graham, and Senator Ayotte in the Senate, a party of three, really with no broader support, want a no-fly zone, which most people see as a half-clever way heading into a war in Syria. There are, of course, a lot of other things we can do to support the rebels if we want to.
The French journalists with these chemical weapons, I mean, we've been talking now, Christian, about this red line for the better part of a couple of months, maybe longer. Does that get us closer? Is that proof we need? Does it get us closer to that red line that Obama has talked about but yet won't cross?
I think so, but I think the Obama administration will find any reason not to declare it a red line. Yes, we have yet another indication of chemical weapons. Yes, this time it comes from a left-wing French newspaper that has no incentive to, frankly, make Assad look worse or bring us closer to conflict in Syria. So, yeah, the evidence seems to be piling up, and everyone in the Middle East believes now that he's used weapons.
And I can't let you go without getting your take on Assad talks with the rebels going anywhere?
Right, no. And unfortunately, this is the worst time to pursue so-called peace talks because the rebels now are not in a great position. Hezbollah has come in on the side of Assad and really has racked up a couple of fairly decent inroads. So it's not a good time for us to be going to the negotiating table. Assad will just use this to buy more time.
Yeah, sounds like a non-starter. Christian Whiton, good of you. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Trace.
Well, crying foul over two scandals rocking our nation's capital.